Hey, in this video I'm going to explain what MOXIwall whiteboard paint is, how it works, and how you can quickly and easily set it up yourself. So it's basically a cost-effective, high-quality, high-performance alternative to traditional whiteboards. So imagine any smooth surface in your home, your office, your gym, anywhere where you would want to put down information, reminders, calendar appointments, or just give a little bit more structure to your life. The MOXIwall whiteboard paint is the perfect solution to that. It's as simple as painting on a coat, letting it dry, and then you have endless space for your creative ideas. First, let's talk about what you get in the MOXIwall kit. So most important, you'll see you get your 2-part paint applicant. You also get a paint roller, and on top of that, we provide you with a fiber cloth, high-quality whiteboard markers, and some whiteboard cleaner. Something important to note is that you should continue to use high-quality whiteboard markers and cleaner so as to maintain the integrity and the quality of your MOXIwall. Now, that covers what comes with your Moxi kit. Let's get into the setup process. So step 1 is measuring out your area. It's important that this area is straight and an accurate size so that you can apply the paint twice. One of our tips is to do it in between 2 windows so that you have natural border lines, and also make sure you use measuring tape so that it's accurate and straight. Next thing to do is to inspect the wall area for any cracks or defects and maybe sand them down a bit, because the MOXIwall is only going to be as smooth as the surface you apply it to. So the next step is optional because it's more of an aesthetic preference, but the MOXIwall whiteboard paint is transparent. So whatever you paint it onto, that's what color your MOXIwall is going to be. So if you want a white MOXIwall, then you make sure you do an undercoat of white paint beforehand and let it dry for the appropriate amount of time before you apply your MOXIwall. So the next thing to do before you can finally apply your MOXIwall is to mix the paints together. So you have to take the paint in part A, put it in part B, tighten the lid nice and tight so that nothing spills out, and shake it and mix it for about 2 to 3 minutes. So once that's done, you have to make sure that you use the MOXIwall paint soon after, because after a couple of hours it is going to harden and will become unusable. So make sure that once you've mixed it, you use it very quickly. Now it's time to finally apply your MOXIwall. Our recommendation here is that you take the paint roller and roll in one direction from left to right, making sure you apply pressure to the wall. Another tip here is to make sure that you cover the entire full area with one coat first and then do the secondary coat, so as to make sure that each area is adequately covered. And lastly, the final step is just a little bit of patience, because whilst your MOXIwall will dry to touch within 4 to 5 hours, it takes 5 full days for the process to fully cure and for the MOXIwall to be usable as a writing surface. But once that's done, you have your MOXIwall whiteboard. Lastly, if any of you are worried, there's also a step-by-step instruction manual and a poster warning for the drying time of the MOXIwall.